Okay, in my defense, I thought it was an option to do all of the crazy extra, like, mixing and sugaring things, okay? I thought it was an option. Nobody told me that there was a specific way I had to do it, alright? So you gotta cut me some slack. I'm an absinthe virgin, for heaven's sakes, okay? Regardless, today we are gonna do it right. Hopefully, and hopefully the lighting's a little bit better too, or at least something I can color correct a little bit easier, we'll see. Okay, so straight out of the gate, it is redemption. Fucking fuck. No, the sugar's getting everywhere. This is how you get ants. And my cat loves sugar. It's a weird thing. He loves like cakes. Cats supposedly aren't able to taste sweets, but my cat definitely likes them, and I'm like, not a good look for you. Anyway, so straight out of the gate, I want to go into redemption mode. I want to do this right because I felt so fucked up about everything yesterday. I went ahead and watched a video that was linked to me, and it was like using all of these fancy terms and shit. I was like, calm the fuck down. This is supposed to be alcohol. I'm trying to get drunk off of this. I know that there's like ceremony and shit and all that kind of stuff, but legit, I just want to drink it and I want to see fairies. That's really the whole point of me getting absinthe. Actually, the real point of it is because I don't necessarily believe in hallucination, the way that people kind of describe it. I get like seeing things in other things. Like, let's say if there's like a pattern in the carpet and it looked kind of wavy, and you had something to drink and it kind of looked a little bit watery and movementy. I get it. The one thing that I'm not super big on is like just seeing things. Somebody told me once that they were like tripping off of mushrooms and they had seen like rabbits and shit, and I'm like, I don't know about that. And I believe that this kind of absinthe, any kind of absinthe that's allowed in the US, does not contain wormwood, so it doesn't have that effect in it, which kind of makes me sad, but you never know. Maybe there's like a way. We'll see. We'll find out today. If I can find it. So, today's box, number 2, is right there. Hopefully it won't be as difficult to open up as yesterday. Oh, no, right away. See, that's what happens. You like pop the cherry, and then all of a sudden it just all goes to shit. You just fucking left, right, and center. We got this hole. Do we got this hole? Let's see. Oh, there is it. There. See, can you hear? There is it. Oh, why is this so dark? Oh, this kind of freaks me out. Okay, so today we have Absinthe Verde, and I kind of get off easy on this one because this is actually 60% as opposed to yesterday's 90-something%. So let's hope that this goes better, and let's hope that this little tab right here actually comes off right. Let's see. Will you do it for me? Will you? Oh, no. It will not. Time to break out the knife. This is sanitary. I'm gonna use this fork for the sugar as well. I'm like, I don't wanna leave. Okay, I got it. We started it. See, the second time around, so much easier. It just gives in, and you just gotta do a little bit of the poke, and then it just opens itself up for you. I'm telling ya. Well, motherfucker. Now you go on the other side, see? It's just that easy. So this one is actually green. It's not verde, it's verte, which does not help me language wise. Alright, so I was struggling to figure out exactly how I was going to capture this on camera because I believe that this is going to be a total massive mess, and you can actually see some of the ingredients in the background. You see the ice water and whatnot, and let's see if we can get this one. We got him. We're a little patient, man. How are you doing today? You smell like litter, which is great to have next to my face. But it's Febreze litter. But it's kind of like it smells good, but you know it's a bad thing. But at least you're pooping and peeing like normal again, huh, Babs? Alright, well, I'm gonna put you down so I can go ahead and get my drink on. Boop. Alright, so you guys know that this is legit. Let's smell it. Oh, okay, so yesterday was pretty anisey. This is less alcohol, so this should not be super bad, but holy shit, it is like even more pungent. Just so that you know that I'm not cheating. Ooh, look at it, it's so gross. Well, we'll find out. Let's hope that the louche is good. I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 2 cubes of ice in there. I'm gonna put 2 cubes of sugar in there. I'd rather it be a little too sweet than not sweet enough. So we'll see what happens. My cat is like running around the little setup that I have for this, so I'm kind of like worried. Oh my god, tell me this is not fucking beautiful. Okay, so I've never purchased sugar cubes in my life. Look at it, it's just so pretty and cut perfect. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I've never seen something so neat. Ugh. Okay, so clearly that makes me a little bit crazy, but I like it. I like it a lot. To be honest with you, usually I just use fake sugar. Oh my god, I can smell it from here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so is it just me, or does it feel like I'm kind of making drugs? I mean, I get it's like a ritual and it's fancy schmancy, but it feels kind of like, I don't know, I'm making like Coke or something. It's odd, but let's get to the louching. So one of my big pet peeves is like when they have tutorials and they like using these big words, and I'm like, bitch, this is a tutorial. I'm trying to learn here, and you're using all of this terminology that I have never heard in my whole goddamn life. So can you explain to me exactly what a louche is? Because, you know, this is like fucking Absinthe 101. Don't just drop in all like the hard terminology I've never heard of before. Okay, in all seriousness, how the fuck do people have time for this? Like, I'm holding this shit in this hand, I'm watching like the fucking sugar melt, and I'm like, oh god, this is so fucking boring. I could just be getting smashed. Okay, second sugar cube time, because the first one is like fucking gone. And it just becomes more pungent. It just becomes more pungent as I add more water to it. Oh. Okay, this could become real tragic real quick. So that may have gone to shit, and the framing might be completely off now because the camera decided to shut off. So this is what we're working with right now. And I wanted to get like a shot of this. I don't know how that second ice cube just like dissolved all of a sudden, but apparently it did. You know, look at it. Is that the louche? Oh, I do see the clear thing. I do see the louche. Is it the louche on top? I think it's the louche. I'm supposed to add in stuff until that goes away. Oh, it's a real thing. I learned something from the tutorial. I'm sorry I gave you shit earlier, but I learned something. I'm sure that this is so fucking enthralling for all of you, but I'm gonna go ahead and it's a really super thin layer. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a mix, and we'll see if it's any good or if I should add more shit to it. Please be better than yesterday's. Otherwise, I'm gonna just shoot this fucking shit like a shooter. We'll find out. Let's give it a taste. It's not terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you. Much better than yesterday's. It has that initial like anisey licorice kick, which, you know what? Maybe it's better that I didn't get that. Maybe it's better that I did not get that like licorice advent box, because this is just too much licorice. If you like licorice, it's actually not bad. It's not bad, and guess what? It's not burning my mouth like yesterday. It is only 60%, so that's probably a part of it. But now I am really curious because, well, number one, I couldn't taste yesterday, so if this one doesn't taste half bad. It's like the initial like kick and the smell is almost worse than the actual flavor itself. It's like really a lot. It's like super pungent. But let's drink and let's go ahead and answer some. We'll answer one Twitter question. Let's be real. Hashtag Rob's Absinthe Advent has not gone too well, mainly because everybody is currently mistaking it for Rob's abs in the Advent, which is not quite the same thing at all. I know I make that face, but it's actually not that terrible. It's not that terrible. If I really wanted to, I could shoot it all down, which I may actually go ahead and do. Where's my phone? That absinthe kicks in pretty quick. So yesterday at Ice Acts the Cold asks, have I seen Yuri on Ice yet? If not, will you watch when the dub is done? Now, me and DK were actually talking about this earlier because he really wants me to watch Yuri on Ice. He wants me to watch Yuri on Ice and, oh my god, something no basque. oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble with all of the anime weeaboos, they're gonna attack me. That's the one that he wants you to watch. And you know what? I want to, but I want to watch the dub, but I don't think that it's gonna come to Crunchyroll, and I think that the only place that has it is Funimation. And it's just too much work to watch an anime. I hear it's fantastic though, and I probably should. And maybe I will. I don't know. DK has been bugging me about it. He was like, instead of watching Suicide Squad tomorrow, which is what we're gonna be watching when he gets drunk for the invite only that we're gonna end up doing. So that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna watch something and do that. He's trying to substitute out Suicide Squad for Yuri on Ice or something no Basque. Oh my god, I'm gonna get in such trouble. And to be honest, it's just really hard for me to get into something that is subbed. I just really need English voice actors in there to kind of like, you know, pick up the thing. Let's just fucking do it. Let's just fucking do it. Listen. I've taken penises up the ass. Well, this is actually just a pep talk for me. I'm conveying the pep talk to you that is supposed to be for me. Like, you've taken dicks up the ass, you can take a shot of this to the fucking head. So, to the bottom. I got this. It's actually not, it's not bad. It went down smooth. There's just that like bitter taste of like anise and licorice. Why did I think this was a good idea? But I did it. And that just goes to show that you can overcome anything when you relate it to anal sex. Oh my god, the first time for me was like, what did I get into? Are you sure you're gay? But after we figured everything out, oh, no honeys, I was gay. Alright. We are joined again today with my co-host Coke Zero to wash all of that tragedy down. I actually don't feel like I need the Milka today. Yesterday was pretty okay. Yesterday was pretty fucking bad. That was just straight up fire burning. This was not as bad. I'm hoping that it kind of gets a little bit better. For anybody who hasn't tried Absinthe, it's kind of like this interesting mix of like Jägermeister and like gin. It has this kind of like herbal, at least this specific one, kind of has like an herbal finish like gin does, which I like because it feels like I brushed my teeth. And when you've been drinking a lot, you kind of don't want to feel like your breath is rank because sometimes you get that alcohol breath. So at least when you're drinking gin, it's kind of like, I'm drunk, but I feel like I brushed my teeth at the same time, which is always a good thing. So let's move on to our Lego, what is this called? It's kicked in. The Lego Star Wars Advent thing. And actually this was really, really cool. Well, it's really, really tragic now that I think about it. So I actually went ahead and started looking for last year's. Well, that's autofocus. I don't even know what I've been using this whole time. Manual focus? No, I'm drunk. So I actually went ahead and started looking for last year's stuff, and I found all of the cutesy little bits. Look at him, look at little Santa C-3PO, and look at that. Here's R2-D2. See, I know names of things, you guys. I do legitimately know names of things that exist in the universe. But of course, at the end of said advent, I took all of the pieces and I put them together and I created all of these weird, monstrous things. And while this one is super cool, I absolutely love this one. This one falls apart so much, but I do have to say, yeah, my ass definitely found these still sitting on my kitchen table from last year. No, it's exactly kind of like how my holiday tree has stayed in the office this whole time. I'm like, I just fucking leave that shit. I'm like, no, this is the tragedy that is my life. But this is the cool thing. So we made those last year, and I still have all of the extra bits that are left over from there because there's still little bits and pieces. So what we're gonna do this year is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna combine that. We're gonna combine both of those. And we're gonna make like one big crazy robot monster, and I'm excited for it. However, I do find it extremely funny because everybody went crazy. They're like, it's Slave 1. How do you not know what Slave 1 is? And I don't know, I've actually, it flies this way and it parks this way. I'm gonna be honest, somebody went ahead and sent me this picture right here, and I'm like, still looks like a big robot foot to me, so I don't, it still looks like robot foot. Nothing's changed, I'm sorry. So let's move along and see what we've got today on Advent. I'm too drunk for the scavenger hunt. Here is number 2. Oh no, I ripped it a little bit. Oh, I ripped it a lot a bit. Fuck. Oh. I mean, I get it. I don't know what it is. Can you see that at all? So I get it. I can see what it is. It's a being of some sort. I don't know who the fuck that is. He's got a cute little cap though. It's always so funny to me when you kind of like get all of these Lego figurines and it's just like head, legs, and torso like all separated. I was like, how grim is that for kids? They're like, here's just like a dissected human being. Why don't you put them back together? So clearly there's no way that I can fuck this up like I did with like R2-D2 last year. Everybody went crazy. They were like, hey, you put them together backwards. I'm like, there's a backwards? I think he spins and shit, right? Like, there's parts of him that spin, so you should be okay. I got really excited for a second there. That's one of my excited noises. Oh, look at him. He's got little twin pistols. He's so fucking cute. Please don't tell me like this is like a bad guy or something that I like kind of just jizzed over because he's so adorable. Look at him with this little cap and the pistols. Oh. I like you a lot, and he's got a neato outfit. I like him. Don't break my heart by telling me that he's a bad guy, please. And trust me, I've been watching a lot of Star Trek lately to go and make up for all of this sci-fi disaster stuff, and I'm quite enjoying it. I'm watching Next Generation. Alright, so it feels super weird because I don't actually feel like I've been recording for too long a time, but I did kind of warn you guys yesterday that these ones, the rest of the series would be a lot shorter because yesterday I was just kind of like introducing all of the stuff and also talking about my cat's pee issues. That absinthe though, it's making me sweat a little bit. You can see me glisten. No, that's, this glisten is pure absinthe. It is also a glisten that is after 2 coats of powder and setting spray. So it's like powder, setting spray, powder. This shit is fighting the fuck through. That absinthe is strong. Where the fuck is number 2? Why? Listen, don't you guys know that I'm drunk? You should make this easy for me. The one thing that makes me kind of like weirded out by the Milka ones is usually everything's wrapped in foil and the Milka ones are just kind of like open. They're just kind of like open and receptive. Which is strange to me, but here's a motorcycle. Okay, so clearly my camera does not want me to record in one clear shot because that is like the 3rd time that I've either ran out of memory or ran out of battery. But anyway, we're gonna close this out with something good and tasty, and I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Yesterday I did not feel super buzzed off of the absinthe, but right now I'm feeling it pretty good. It's feeling kind of nice. I'm getting that I can't really focus on you kind of thing. But I'm also getting like a much nicer buzz, and maybe that's because I like actually drank it this time instead of just shot it like a burning cannonball to the back of my throat. But anyway, I have a little spittle on my mouth, which is, you know, always attractive. So let's go ahead and finish this out with Milka. So I've actually been holding this motorcycle in my hand for like maybe the last 3 minutes, and it's definitely melting. So I can't wait to eat it. Plus, here's the thing, I've always kind of had a thing for motorcycles until of course I found out like the death ratio of them. I still find them really, really sexy. I love guys on motorcycles, but I kind of like don't want to die myself, so I've decided motorcycles probably not in my future. It's really good. But today we're gonna bite it in half just to make sure that there's nothing hiding on the inside that I have no clue what it is. So, oh, there's interesting on the inside. Now my first inclination is that it's some kind of shit, what's that white paste made of almonds? It's a white paste made of almonds, but I don't think that's what it is. But it tastes really good. It's really, really sweet. Oh my god. And is it me, or does anybody else feel really, really weird licking chocolate off of their hands? I definitely feel like it's like poopy fingers. And I'm like, not the greatest thought, but it tastes really, really good, so I can't feel opposed to it. But I look at my hands and I'm like, that definitely looks like it's shit on your hands. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the Advent. Make sure you send me questions on hashtag Rob's Abs in the Advent, apparently. See, here's the thing. I've had this hashtag sign down here. Really, it should be up here. How embarrassing. But anyway, yeah, so make sure you do that hashtag, send me questions so that I have something to respond to while I'm drunk. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like read comments and shit. Like somebody who told me I should work out. Yeah, I should. I really, really should work out. However, I gotta go edit this video. So that's not a thing that's gonna happen right now. Plus, it is 2:23 in the morning. What is my life? And I've got Warframe videos to make too. That Limbo video, I'm on my last paragraph. I didn't get that shit out. But we got mods that I need to cover at the same time. What the fuck? What the fuck am I gonna do? And I gotta go do the drinking thing with DK tomorrow. Oh, my life, my life, my life, my life. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, and as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.